Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. It's the NBA Week 17 review and some basketball news, of course. As you guys know, the NBA All-Star Weekend happened. As you've seen, three-point contest, my boy Tyler Hero, the Heat's own Tyler Hero, got him the victory right there. It's the 5th Miami Heat to win the three-point contest. So it's very cool to see Tyler Hero go out there, handle business, and get it done and stuff as well. I was rooting for him to win, but I didn't think he would go out there and actually get it done. He pulled it off like that. Damian Lillard, was trying to go for his third straight one. Tyler Hero stopped it and got the victory. That was very cool to see. We also seen Matt McClung win his third straight dunk contest. Now, I know we've seen some people tweet, I think it was Ja Morant and then Giannis as well, like kind of tease the dunk contest maybe for next year. That'd be very cool to see, but Matt McClung got some cool dunks. The reason he keep winning is because of creativity. You see him go out there and jump over a car. We've seen Blake Griffin do that before, but he jumped over the hood of the car. This man Matt McClung jumped over the roof top like that, which is very hard to do because the hood of the car, I can jump over the hood of the car, and dunk a basketball. Now the roof, I cannot do that like that. That man Matt McClung is jumped over the roof and he reversed it. That right there is very impressive as well. Like that was a nice dunk, very good dunk as well. Amazing dunk as well. And he's like 6 foot, I think 6 foot on the dot or 6'1", so that makes it even more impressive as well like that. So that was a crazy dunk by him, and then the creativity he has with the guy on the hoverboard spinning around, and then the one guy climbing the ladder holding the ball up. He jumped over the guy on the hoverboard, get one ball, dunk it, other ball, dunk it. It was very good. Then the last dunk he had, we bounced it off the rim and then dunked it while jumping over somebody. The man is very creative with his dunks, very good. I remember seeing him. I remember he was at high school, because at high school a lot of people had him kind of highly recruited. At college he was all right, and got to the NBA eventually at that undrafted. I always remember that play he had. He went against what's his name? The Bone Collector. Bone Collector, that street ball player. I remember he played against him a little bit, and they had a little battle like that. I remember that little game they had like that a little years back. So I always remember him from that spot. And you see him now winning his third straight dunk contest, which is very cool. It'd be cool to see Matt McClung, a Zach LaVine, a Ja Morant, a Giannis, a Zion Williamson, all in the dunk contest next year. That'd be very cool if they can find a way to reset it back and get it there. Because most of the guys are very athletic. Stephen Castle had some cool dunks and had some cool things that he was doing. But I feel like a lot of guys lack the creativity. They have the athleticism to get up there and make different dunks. I've seen the Dunk Academics stuff, that little YouTube channel they have on the crazy dunks. You look at Jordy Kilgannon, the dunks he be having and stuff like that. There's some people who can do some crazy dunks and go out there and do it, but a lot of guys got to practice and get those dunks ready. I remember Zach LaVine was doing that one. He was practicing to do a 360 dunk from the free throw line. If he can pull that off, it'd be great. I know he's a little older now. His knees a little different now. Hit the injuries, but that'd be very cool to see all those guys in the dunk contest next year to kind of restore order back to the dunk contest. The new All-Star format wasn't the most exciting thing because it only go into 40 and it was a little different the way the format was. I was like, it's all right in a sense, but I'm just trying to be creative. But I feel like Adam Silver just go back. Let's do the regular East versus West, and have it where you do it like you did last time. Like you reach a certain point. Was it 143 points? They reached that like that, and more points is for charity and stuff. Let's have it like that. I feel like it'd be better that way and stuff in a sense. But let's keep it like East versus West. You ain't gotta do all the extra stuff, or do the team captain thing like to do, pick the teams and stuff. That'd be interesting. But I feel like this format right here was it had potential, but not really like that. Just keep it regular how it was. But we also seen, of course, the NBA standings. Of course, you're looking at kind of still the same. Cavaliers still #1 in the East, and then Thunder still #1 in the West. But it's a lot of big time teams. The Celtics are a very scary team. Even though I hate to say it, I'm a Celtics hater. I'm a Miami Heat fan, so I hate the Celtics, but I do respect them. Jason Tatum's an amazing player. Jaylen Brown's an amazing player. They got an amazing team. Everybody over there, Chris Porzingis, Derek White, everybody over there, they be locking some stuff down. They can play small ball. They can play big man ball. They can do different things. They're so versatile in their play and their craft and everything. Missoula got those guys that's going out there playing physical. He's one of those crazy physical hard-nosed coaches, so he says crazy stuff. He said, I wish halftime didn't exist. He wants the players to be playing non-stop like that. He's one of those type of guys in tenacity and energy, so that's very good to have a coach like that. So the Celtics, I think they're still the most dangerous team in the NBA. I think they're the scariest team in the East still. Even though the Cavs are #1 seed, the Celtics team is very hard to beat. I can't see anybody beating them in a 7-game series. We have to wait and see what happens, but they're a very tough team. Very, very tough team. So I think the Magic is a sleeper team that people need to worry about too a little bit. The Pistons doing their thing too as well. People have been crapping on them, or shitting on them, I should say. I can say it on my channel. So shitting on them and stuff, and going out there and talk about the Pistons, and now they turned it around this year. Kate Cunningham is an all-star and everything's happening. So we'll see what happens. And I hope my Heat can break their losing streak. We was the 6th seed. We dropped down to the 9th seed because we lost 4 straight games. So hopefully we can break that losing streak and get back there. We'll see if Luka Doncic can shake off some of the rust a little bit. Now I am going to be going to that, what's the thing called, the Coliseum? What about that? They had a big screen. I think the Mavericks are playing the Lakers like that. It's going to be very interesting to see. Luka Doncic, what you going to do against your team like that? It's going to be very cool to see. I think they're playing in LA. So we'll see what happens with that game. But yeah, some pretty cool stuff in the NBA. The NBA standings are kind of still the same and stuff as well. We're going to see who will find a way to get in the playoffs and who will make some noise the most. Let's transition over to some other basketball news, which is college basketball. I don't talk about it as much, but I talk about it here and there, of course. But we've seen JuJu Watkins, that big game she had against UCLA, who's #1, 38 points, 8 blocks. 8 blocks is absolutely insane. She had like 38 points, I think 7 assists, 11 rebounds, and 8 blocks. That's absolutely insane. 8 blocks for a guard is crazy. It's like some Dwayne Wade type stuff like that. She went out there and played phenomenal. Being active on both ends, being the type of scorer to go out there and score, put those points up, being crafty. You seen the play where she got knocked down, kept the dribble going, and hit the 3. And she was just feeling very confident out there. Very good and help defense as well, getting those blocks, and also on ball, getting those blocks as well. So on ball, off ball blocks, different ways to just contest shots and make plays. JuJu Watkins is a game changer. 19 years old, amazing player, game changing player. Is going to be a big time player, of course. And that victory right there was nice to see. You know, last year they fell a little short against UConn, against Paige Bucker's UConn and stuff. So this year, I mean, a different story. Maybe they come with a different vengeance or something. So we'll see what happens. We also did see, of course, Mikayla Blake, the freshman, I think, a freshman from Vanderbilt. I think Vanderbilt right now is 19-7. And she went out there and scored 53 points. She scored 55 points just a few weeks ago against Florida, and now she scored 53 points. That freshman is playing very good basketball. She averaged 21 points per game this season. A guard as well, like that 5'8" guard, playing nice like that, very crafty and shifty. So we're seeing a kind of change of things, a surge of just scores. You know, Paige Bucker's coming out of this draft. I'm gonna be in this draft class right here, probably the first pick. And then we'll be here in Dallas Wings. I'm probably gonna get Paige Buckers most likely out. They'd be crazy to pass on her because they have a nice team set up. You got DJ Carrots in there, you got Arike Gumawale, you got Alyssa Smith there now, and now you're gonna bring in Paige Buckers as well. Nice team over there, so you'll probably see a nice dynamic with those individuals and stuff, especially if you bring that team together. I don't know if Paige will play point guard or Rike play point guard or who played a 2. I don't know how they're gonna work it out, but they'll figure it out. Great players figure it out, so that'd be interesting. But you're gonna have another surge of JuJu Watkins, like I mentioned, Mikayla Blake's, those scoring guards that are coming out of the draft. They're gonna be very good and stuff as well. I know JuJu Watkins and Mikayla got a few years left, of course, before they enter the draft, but that was some big time games like that, scoring 53, 55 points and getting 38 points and 8 blocks against a #1 team and stuff as well, going out there and giving their first loss. That's big time. The Battle of LA, you know, USC came out on top, so that was nice to see. But it's really all I have for today's video, you know, just discussing that, discussing the NBA All-Star Weekend, discussing some college basketball stuff. I'll probably see you guys a little bit. I'm going to be doing probably a video that I made a few days ago that probably released later this week about who I feel like the most dangerous teams in the conference. I'm going to dive more into that, so be on the lookout for that. But I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.